everyone, this is Jean of gaikokuJEAN's Journey and welcome back to my channel. So in today's vlog, we will be talking about what are the things that you need to prepare for your first visit to your schools as an ALT here in Japan. So if you're interested to know about this content, then please keep on watching. Alright, so thank you for staying. So here's my tip number 1. So a day prior to your first day of working as an ALT here in Japan, is that you are required to visit your schools. So the company will be planning and will be setting an appointment for you with the help of your IC. So the IC is an international consultant which will be going with you to your schools. So my first tip actually is that be on time or be early as much as possible, right? So the most never be late on your very first day of school, especially here in Japan, because time is very important for them. So it's a sign that you are respecting their time and it will build a very good relationship. So at least be early, like for example, like 10 to 15 minutes earlier than the set time. So that's my tip number 1. Never be late or be early, okay? Okay, so tip number 2. Number 2 is dress professionally. So here in Japan, teachers don't have uniforms, unlike in my home country. So always have a suit be ready for you on your first visit to school. So what are the acceptable suits? Of course, the skirt. You can wear a skirt, but it should be below the knee. Should not be very fit to you, and no see-through clothes. Okay, so yes, dress professionally, and for ALT, especially if you have a long hair, please try to tie it like you can have a ponytail, for example. Yeah, so be as professional as you can. Now for the necklace for the girls, avoid wearing fancy jewelries. What's acceptable in the school is that, at least to my experience, okay, 1 pair of earrings or pearl. Gold is not so much encouraged in school because one rule is that the students are not allowed to wear it. So teachers should also follow the rule. So that's it. And no perfume, okay? You're not allowed to wear perfume in class. So far, that's it. Dress professionally. Tip number 3, of course, don't forget the things that you will be needing on your first day, like your name tag. So name tag is very important. I don't know if you're seeing this. So this is example of my name tag. So I have 2 name tags. One is this one for my elementary, and the other one is for my junior high school. It really depends. Some of the schools will be giving you a new ID or a name tag that you should be using in your schools. But for the meantime, you should make your own name tag so that they know who you are. So name tag and your meishi. So what is a meishi? Meishi is actually a business card. So here in Japan, it's a custom that during your first meeting, you will be exchanging meishis with people that you have met for the very first time. So in this case, you will be exchanging meishi with your vice principal, and eigo no tantos, or your English coordinator. So this is an example of a meishi. That's it. Now for the meishi, always hold it with your 2 hands and hand it over to the other person. So you would say, "Yoroshiku onegaishimasu." That's it. And when you receive a meishi also, please be careful. You have to give care to the meishi as if how you would, show respect to that person who gave you a meishi. So don't receive it with 1 hand only. You should receive it with 2 hands. Try to look and give at least a comment. For example, you can read the name. Jinsen Konde. I see. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Something like that, okay? And put it on the table very gently, or then you should really show it to the other person that you are taking care of the meishi, because it is equated to how you are respecting or showing respect to the other person. And also, don't forget to bring writing materials, because on your first day, your vice principals, your principals, and especially your eigo no tanto or English coordinator will give you some details about the class, your schedule, and other things that you need to know about the school. So it would be good if you would take down notes so that you will remember all the details. Okay, so for tip number 4, never forget to bring your inner shoes. It would be nice if you have this already on your first day so that you can leave it on your respective locker. So for this case, if unfortunately or accidentally you left your indoor shoes, it's fine. You don't actually need to worry because they can provide you an indoor slippers. However, if you can, so just prepare it on your very first visit and ask the teachers or coordinators where is your locker so that you won't be needing to bring it on your first day of work. Okay, so maybe you're wondering, what are the acceptable indoor shoes? So actually, there is no standard rule for that, at least to my experience, okay? In my case, I'm wearing this one. Yes. So in every school that I go, I have one pair of indoor shoes left in there so that I don't need to be like carrying it to my different schools. So yeah, I chose black or gray or white because, just a tip, you're going also to use this one on days wherein you are expected to wear your suit. They're very strict with the rules inside the gym. They don't allow pointed heels in there. So yeah, expect that you will be also wearing rubber shoes inside the gym on the days that you have to wear your suit. And last but not the least is my tip number 5, which is very important. At least study what is the norm, what is the culture of the new working environment that you will be in. Like for example, working here in Japan, they also have a different norm. So like for example, when you go inside someone's room, it is just very important that you ask for permission first, and you have to say a certain thing for that. So like for example, here in Japan, when you enter another person's room, you have to say "shitsurei So it's like translated to sorry for me disturbing you or for my intrusion. So this is something like that. Like, okay, so one more time, I'm gonna say it. Shitsurei Okay, and when you go outside, you have to say "shitsurei It's like something like that. You just need to add ta. Okay. And when you enter someone's room, especially, so the thing is, I'm gonna give you a scenario. On your way going to school, the first one who will be seeing you on the door of the office is the Kyoto sensei or the vice principal, and he or she will introduce you to the principal. And when you go there in the principal's office, again you have to say "shitsurei and then you immediately introduce yourself. So it's like "hajimemashite, watashi wa Jinsen Konte desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu." As simple as like that. Okay, and they will also tell you their names, and you will exchange meishi, the business card that I've told you earlier. So exchange, and then the Kyoto sensei, the Kocho sensei will tell you to sit down. So they would say "suwatte kudasai, dozo." When they say that to you, of course they're already telling you that, oh, you can take your seat, please sit down. The norm is you have to wait for the one inviting you to sit down first before you sit down. It's like, for example, if he or she is the vice principal and the principal is like the owner of the house or of the school, so you have to wait and sit down before them. Okay, yeah, that's it so far. And then when you're talking to each other, I know some of us, we don't really know how to speak in Japanese, but at least try to pay your attention to what is going on and try to make us smile, be relax, and always ready your notes in there. And you don't have to worry about anything if you don't understand it, because your IC, as I've told you, will be the one who will be translating everything for you and will be handling all the things that are very important for you to settle down in your work environment. And you will have your English tanto or your English coordinator who will be there for you to assist the whole school year. Okay, so that's all that I want to share to you, and my tips for you based from my experience. So if you think there are things that I forgot to mention, please do comment it down. Please do comment it on the comment section, and I would be very happy to share it with the other viewers. So good luck on your application on your first day of visit to school. Bye everyone. This is Jean of gaikokuJEAN's Journey.